For today's quarter hunt, thought I'd have some fun. I've got several sets of 2 boxes from different banks. Let's get to hunting. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and as I said in the intro, I am going to start with these 2 boxes first. I actually have 7 boxes of quarters that I can hunt, but I figured I would do them in sets of 2s. I got 2 from one bank, 2 from another bank, 2 from a third bank, and 1 from a fourth bank. My mission is to get as many boxes so that I can find some silver, proofs, W's, any errors and varieties, or just nice finds in general. You guys know the drill. I'm going to go through these rolls one by one, and if we find something worth showing, I'll loop you in. These 2 boxes right here that I can see that I've opened are both circulated, so the chance of finding a river of no return W quarter is slim, but not out of the question. They have been in circulation for about a month now, so we could possibly run into some. That being said, I'm not expecting anything besides the usual with quarters, which is skunk boxes, but if I can get some silver or any other goodies, that'll make me happy. Let's crack into some rolls. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We've got 10 rolls hunted, no finds yet. Ironically, we did find one 2019 River of No Return in the box. It's a Denver, not a W, but I wanted to point that out. We've also found 5 lulls that are in the discard bin, 3 AMPs, 7 War in the Pacifics, and 2 San Antonio missions. So it's got a pretty good mix, about 1 or 2 2019 designs per roll to kick off the box. That's a good sign because you need those 19 designs if you're going to find W's. Again, no finds yet. So the hunt continues. Had a feeling with all these 19 designs we could get lucky, and sure enough, on roll 12, just pushing them down, caught my eye on a W right there. We don't know what design it is yet. Looks like it's been circulated a little bit. Maybe a lull, maybe an AMP, maybe a whip. Don't think it's a SAM or a River of No Return, but let's take a look. It's a War in the Pacific. I seem to find these the most in my boxes that I have circulated quarters, but you know what? It's a W nonetheless, and I'll take it. First real find of the box. I was just keeping track of the R&R quarters. I'll put those down there. That makes me happy. Box 1 is hunted, and as is the case for me, silver skunked. We did find that War in the Pacific W, and I was able to find 3 River of No Return Denver and 1 River of No Return Philadelphia Mint quarters. Also, I found a really nice 1968 Denver. And of course, the 1968 Denver, you do want to check the reverse for a DDR. And at first it got me. I did see some doubling, or at least what appeared to be doubling. But it's just machine doubling on the back of this coin. Still, always nice to find a better condition 60s quarter, so I'll add it to my collection. And we also found a couple of nice state quarters that I put over there. Not a lot of finds, still a lot of fun. Let's move on to the sister box. See if we can keep some luck going with the W's and maybe score silver. Well, box 2 was pretty much a bust. We did add 4 more Denver minted R&R quarters to the mix, and 1 more pretty decent state quarter from North Carolina. Outside of that, though, not much to talk about. So I guess we're going to go ahead and put those back in this box. And let me grab my other 2 boxes and see if we can add something to the board. Well, here they are, 2 more boxes from a different bank. These ones are the boxes with the holes in them. I could see they both were circulated. Didn't see anything fancy by the bottoms, but we will be doing an ender search on the tops. So let me go ahead and crack open the first box and see if we can get any lucky finds as far as enders. All right, let's take a quick perusing. Not seeing anything screaming, hey, I'm silver. But we got a pretty good mix of circulated coins. Maybe there's some silver in there. Maybe there's some W's. As always, kick it off with the next roll. 100 rolls in, another 100 to go. The 112th roll of this hunt, 12th roll of the third box. Cracked open the roll. And look what we got here. If I can get it out, we can look at it. It's a last year silver, 90%, 1964, minted in Denver. Doesn't matter to me that it's the last year. It's still silver, and it looks beautiful up there. Took 112 rolls. I average about one silver every 3.5 boxes. Almost to the T. Let's keep looking. I'm on roll number 42, and I always check my 2005 P&D Minnesota State quarters. I got one under the microscope. There are several different double die reverses on these. The one I'm focusing on right now is this one right here. You can see that there's doubling, like an extra tree right here. Just some leaves and a little bit of an extra doubling right here. This is not supposed to have this line right there. So I was taking a look at this one, and sure enough, it's worn and it's been beat up, but it's got the line right here and the double lines right there. When I put the images side by side, you can pretty much see, although mine is worn and its angle slightly off, you can see the same type of marking. This is the DDR number 24. It is a variety recognized by PCGS. They don't have an image on it, but DDR 24 for the Minnesota 2005 P State quarter. In MS62, it's worth 15 bucks. Mine is not mint state, so it's not going to fetch much value. But I'm always on the lookout for more DDRs in the Minnesota State Quarter Series, and I'm happy to have found this one. I don't think I have this number right here, number 24, so it's another one I can cross off the list. Again, not a highly valuable find. In this condition, maybe 5 or 10 bucks if we're lucky, but anyone looking to complete that variety for the Minnesota State Quarter and doesn't have it might want it. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep a hold of this one, add it to my collection, and finish up this box. When we finish box 3, our 150 rolls are now hunted. We still have a lot more to go. That being said, not the best box in the world. Yes, we got silver, and yes, we got a small variety, which is always fun. But we didn't find any W's, and we didn't find any R&R quarters, and as a matter of fact, there was very few San Antonio missions and very few Warren the Pacifics. Predominantly a box with the 2019 Lowell and 2019 AMP designs, which tells me it was probably packaged a little bit ago and that this is the sister box to that, so it's likely we're going to get more of the same. If we get more of the same, I'll take some more silver or another variety or two. Otherwise, we'll look for some W's. We'll do a live opening next. All right, let's get this second box open. See if we get a little more silver love. See if we get a W this time, or any airs and or varieties. Or an ender for once. Well, I don't see any enders that are silver. We do have some pretty nice uncirculated examples here. Another Minnesota. Maybe we'll have some goodies in this box. Let's get to hunting. I'll loop you in on my first find. Unfortunately, box 4 was pretty much a bust. We did add a couple of more nice state quarters and a relatively decent 1981 as well, which I'll roll up. Outside of that, nothing. And there was only probably about 30 2019 quarters in the whole box, so I knew as the box progressed, probably wasn't going to find a W, which we didn't. Still, right now I do have a little bit of a trifecta, a W, a silver, and a variety, and I still have a few more boxes to bring up here. Let me go ahead and put this in this box and be right back. Well, here we are again, boxes 5 and 6 of this 7-box hunt. We're slowly adding some finds to the hunt, though that makes me happy. I'm going to go ahead and open these live, see if we got circulated or uncirculated quarters. Maybe I'll get them open. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got an odd-looking roll there. But we're going to have circulated quarters, which I'll take. All right, we'll start with that box. We'll leave that closed for now. Let's see if box 5 can get us some goodies. We're on roll 43, and other than 3 River of No Return Denver minted quarters and some nice 65s, we have found nothing. But I bring you in because this is an awesome looking toner. Look at this bicentennial. Now it's been subjected to some fire or some heat because it is a little bit distorted, but The coloring is nice. Someone probably took a lighter or a flame torch or something to it, heated it up just enough to get it to start to distort, and then stopped, let it cool. That's my opinion. Either way, cool toner. We'll add it to the collection. Well, box 5 was pretty much a bust. Don't get me wrong, it was a fun hunt because I had a lot of 2019 quarter designs. It was a little bit light on San Antonio missions and, of course, River No Return. But other than that, it had a lot of them in there. We did get 3 R&RDs and 1 R&R Philadelphia mint, which I'll take. We got a toner and 3 nice 1965s, which I'll roll up. Other than that, it was a skunk box. Hoping the sister box does better than that. Let me clear out the discard bin and we'll do a live opening on box 2. Box 2 coming up. Hopefully we can get some goodies in this one. Keep this dream alive. Let's see if we got circulated or uncirculated. We're going to have some circulated quarters once again. Let's take a quick peek down here. Definitely circulated. All right, you guys know the drill. I'll loop you in if I have a find. Well, you're seeing this empty box because box 6, just like its sister box, box 5, didn't really give us anything besides a few more R&RDs and I think 1 more Philadelphia minted River No Return quarter as well. That's back-to-back skunk boxes. We've got 1 more box left for this hunt, box 7. Hopefully, I can find you guys something to add to the board. Let me clear this away and we'll do a live opening of box 7. Here you have box 7 from a different bank. It's the one with the holes in it so I could see that it was circulated before I've even opened it. I also didn't see anything silver on the bottom, but doesn't mean there's not something silvery or something with a W inside. Figured we'd open it up live, check for any enders, see if we can get lucky. There we go. Well, we've got a fire damaged one and we've got a black painted one. I don't see a bunch of 2019 designs. We have an older one right here. It looks like it's going to be 1967. Could be a tough hunt. We won't know until we get into it. So let's get into it. Keep our fingers crossed for some goodies. Well, that's a bummer. Last 3 boxes are pretty much terrible. Still, I love to hunt these kinds of boxes because you never know when you'll find a silver, a variety, or even more W's. We did have that W from the earlier hunt. We did find a silver in 7 boxes. We did find a nice 2005 extra tree, if you will. And I did find a couple of poor example in God We Rust airs. Not the greatest. I'm going to pull them aside just so they're out of circulation in my collection, but they don't fetch much value in that condition. I was able to sleeve up, or will be sleeving up, some nicer 60s and 70s quarters, including an 81. Got that cool toner. Take that all day. A few more nice state quarters. And just for record keeping, these are going back into circulation, but we did get 15 Denver minted R&Rs and 4 Philadelphia minted ones. Sorry you stuck with me the last 3 boxes. We basically had no finds, but I want to include every box I hunted in this video so that you can see the reality of hunting quarters. They can be fun, and they're funner now looking for W's, but they are definitely very tough to hunt. Hopefully, despite the lack of finds, you still enjoyed this 7-box hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.